Hello. So I think I found my final solution for recording video and streaming video. And yeah, I thought I would kind of explain a little bit how it works, for me at least. It took me a while to figure everything out, but yeah, I think I got it now. So this is my computer desk. So I got three 1440p monitors, and the main PC is to the right here. And yeah, behind the monitors I got two speakers, and the same thing underneath here, speakers. And over here I got a surround sound amplifier connected to speakers. Surround sound speakers are sort of behind me right now, or behind the camera, so you can't really see them. And that's how I normally use my computer. I don't like to have headphones all on my head all day, so I usually use speakers. I only use headphones when I listen to music and when I'm streaming and record. Otherwise I just use speakers. I also got a microphone over there, Blue Yeti. It's on a black arm there, so I can just pull it out. Then I got a monitor here to the right, this one. And that is connected to my streaming PC, and the streaming PC is actually behind the monitor. Can't see it. And yeah, so this is how it kind of looks. So how is everything well connected? Well, to the right you can see actually my streaming PC, and the left one here is my main PC. And yeah, so I got an RTX 3060 graphics card on my main PC, and the streaming PC just got the regular GTX 1650. So when I get the new graphics card from my main PC, I will take the 3060 and put it in the streaming PC, because right now the streaming PC can't really handle the recordings, and that's why I kind of do the recordings on my gaming PC right now. So yeah, that's how it works. So my gaming PC will be doing recordings for YouTube, and my streaming PC will only do streaming to Twitch and Kick at the same time. Why do I do this? Well, because when I stream, I use a resolution of 1920 by 1080, so 1080p, and the bitrate is 6000 or 6 megabits. When I record videos for YouTube, I do that in 1440p, and the bitrate is a lot higher. I don't exactly know how high it is, because I can actually show you in the settings, output, recording. You can't really see it. Yeah, I use CQP and CQ level 13. So you don't really set a bit rate on this one, but it's a lot high quality, at least for YouTube. So on YouTube I will only upload videos. I won't stream to YouTube because of the resolution differences and stuff, quality differences. So recording is for my gaming PC, and streaming is for my streaming PC. So, and how do I actually get the video and audio to the streaming PC? Well, here's the thing. I got the RTX 3060 got 4 outputs. 3 of them goes to the monitors, display ports, and the last one, the 4th one, is an HDMI port, and that is actually going to my surround sound amplifier, then HDMI input, so I get actually surround sound in games. And then from the output, the amplifier got an output, the ARC output I think it's called. From that output it goes to my streaming PC, the capture card input. So that way I can get both video and audio to the streaming PC. And then I have one thing in OBS, it has a thing called Twitch VOD track. And I don't know if I can show you this right here. Let's do it like this. It looks a bit weird. Yeah, so the settings tab, I can just drag it over. The settings tab, on the output section, you have this Twitch VOD track. You need to. This only works if you connect your OBS to Twitch in the general setting here, or the stream settings. So in the output you got this Twitch VOD track, and if you enable it, it will activate number 2 here. And what you do in the settings, the advanced audio settings here, I can actually just disable this. So if you have like a music channel over here, you can sort of uncheck number 2. So it will only send the music to the live stream, but not the VOD track. Everything else will be sent to the VOD track, but not the music. So when you play the VOD, there's no music, but the live stream and live viewers, they can hear it. So that's a kind of nice feature. That VOD track doesn't really work if I send all the audio through the HDMI cable. Because if I send the microphone and music and game audio through over here, it will show up as one single device on the streaming PC. And I don't want that, because then I can't separate the music from the stream in the VOD track. So the solution that I did was actually just to send the music through the amplifier through the HDMI, and the rest of the audio is actually sent through Voicemeeter Potato, and I'll show you how that works. So they are installed on both computers, and then it goes sending it to the switch, and it goes through the switch and then back to the streaming PC. So the microphone, the browser, and the desktop or game audio is sent over the network to the other computer, and they are separated through different channels, and I'll show you how this actually works. So let's see here if I get this to work. So this is Voicemeeter Potato on my main PC, or gaming PC, or whatever you call it. I think it's weird you call it a gaming PC. I got a gaming PC. Well, you can do a lot more than gaming with the PC. So okay, so what do I have here? Well, I got 5 different channels here, or inputs, and and this I actually forgot to mention in the image. Streaming PC, it's in OBS you got the stream alerts. You know, if someone follow or sub or whatever, you get an alert. But that will only play on the streaming PC, so I can't really hear it on the gaming PC. So what Voicemeeter here does is that it's actually sending back audio to my gaming PC, and that's the streaming alerts. So I can hear the stream alerts. So the gaming PC is sending microphone and stuff to the streaming PC, and it's sending back the stream alerts. so I can hear it. And then of course I also got a tablet that I control streaming PC, but I'll show you that later. So yeah, the first sort of audio here is actually the return feed from the streaming PC. It's coming in here. And then I got the Touch Portal is a software that I use. This is the computer version, so I can kind of set it up here. So I use the tablet to control OBS with this one. I can switch scenes and turn off video sources and mute the microphones and whatever. And then there's an app that you install on your tablet, so you can sort of control it. So yeah, and I have on the Touch Portal, I got a soundboard thing, so I can play audio through this. And yeah, so I can have like a soundboard playing different sounds. So yeah, that's one channel. Then I got my music channel. And yeah, that's what I was thinking here. Microphone, of course. And I also have an equalizer on the microphone. I'm testing out a little bit. And then I have the browser. So if I use Chrome, it's the audio from the browser comes here. And then you have the desktop, which is just regular computer sounds, the bleeps and blops, and also the gaming. The game audio comes through here. And then up at the top right, you have the hardware outputs. Right now it says Elgato 4K Pro, and that's because when I start the streaming PC, the streaming PC's capture card shows up as a hardware output. And when I turn it off, it switches to just the amplifier shows up. But right now I set that to the capture card is number 1, and number 2 is my headphones, and it's a USB headphone amp that I have. So Elgato there is A1 and my headphones are A2, and that's what you kind of set over here with these buttons. And you want to tell the software where should I send all of these inputs to which output device. So right now I'm sending, as I said, A2 is my headphones. So most of these devices, except for the microphone, is going to my headphones. And then the only thing, music, for example, is go to A1, is actually going to the capture card on the other computer. So the music is sent both to my headphones and to the capture card. So that's one separate channel. And then I send the microphone and browser desktop to the other, called A3, A4, and A5. And there's nothing there. No output, actually. So instead of using a hardware output, I'm using a software output, and it's called V-band. Over here. So we got two sections here is incoming streams and outgoing streams. As you can see from the incoming stream, it's actually receiving audio from my streaming PC. It's the stream alerts. And destination is port number 1. And these are numbers, these inputs are numbers, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So number 1 is sent to, I can change that by clicking here and select another one. but I wanted to have it on number 1, a separate channel for that. And then we have, as I showed you before, I can have it like this. The outgoing stream that goes to the streaming PC. And you see that A3, 4 and 5. I set those on here as bus A3, 4 and 5. And then I named the stream to microphone. So A3 is the microphone, A4 is the browser, and 5 is the desktop. And I named them the same thing here. And then of course you need the IP address to your gaming PC. And then I set the quality stuff here. You can leave this alone. You don't have to change this, but I changed it a little bit. And then of course you enable them by clicking on the on buttons here. And then of course you have to activate the VBAN. And now it will actually send to the other PC. And I'll show you how that works, because you need to remember these stream names, because you need to type them exactly the same on your streaming PC, but you type them in the incoming streams instead. So I'll show you that later. So this is basically the Voicemeeter setup on my gaming PC. So yeah, right now, for example, the desktop is sent both to my headphones, the A2, and the streaming PC. Same thing with the browser, my headphones and the streaming, but it's a different channel. And of course the microphone, different channel. Okay, so let's actually switch to, well, I can have this open for now. Let's switch to my gaming PC and let's see how it looks over there. So I need to switch the scene to this one. And yeah, so you should now see my gaming PC, or not, the streaming PC. And you might have black bars on the side, so that's because the monitor connected to my streaming PC is an old one. It's a 16:10 aspect ratio, so the resolution is 1920 by 1200, and that's why you have the black bars here when I capture it. But anyway, so let's see if I can control it. Hello. So yeah, I got OBS. I can actually just go Voicemeeter. I got Voicemeeter here as well. So yeah, and I use this as Minecraft server as well. But yeah, here you can see I have VBAN on here as well. You can see here, instead of on the output source, is like incoming from my gaming PC. And as also the destination here, I set it to 1, 2, and 3, which corresponds to 1, 2, and 3 on the inputs. And then, of course, I'm sending out the stream alerts back to the streaming PC. And this is the stream name. And these names need to be exactly the same as I have on my desktop. This is or main PC. So yeah, these names, stream names, need to be exactly the same on both PCs. So yeah, that's the incoming sound. And when it works, you should also get the microphone over here as well. That thing. And when, of course, when the browser plays, you have 3 separate devices. So browser and the game audio. And the fourth one is actually on the A1. It's actually from the capture card or this might be actually the capture card. Yeah, we'll see. And I send this to B3, B2, B1, and the B1 is over here as well, and A1. So that's the only thing I set up here. And the hardware output is just a built-in audio on the motherboard. There's nothing else. I don't really use it. Yeah, the desktop is set to B1 because it's sending back the stream alerts. So that's the audio for that. So the audio is coming in here. And then in OBS, yes, of course, need to do that. I run the OBS in admin mode. Okay, so this is the streaming PC, OBS on the streaming PC. And yeah, I got a plugin here, multiple output, so I can actually stream to both Twitch and Kick at the same time. So I added, you click here, add new target, and the only thing I did here was to name it, of course the stream key and stuff, and also it will getting the every settings from my regular Twitch, the regular OBS settings, both video and audio, and same thing here. Sync start with OBS, so when I press start streaming here, it will also automatically start streaming to Kick. That's kind of nice. And then it shows up here as a device, so you can add more platforms here like YouTube or whatever, and the OBS can directly stream to those. Okay, so in the settings here for stuff, of course you set your Twitch settings here, and in the audio section capture, I don't use the desktop audio here because I'm not getting any audio from the streaming PC or the gaming PC, I mean. So I only use this auxiliary sort of audio devices. So there are 3 of these. And in the, let's see, in the, I can see if I can actually get it. Yeah, so, over here you can see B3, B2 and B1 that correspond actually to these devices. So here are the names. So B1 is actually Voicemeeter Vaio, B2 is the aux, and B3 is the Vaio 3. And that's what I select in OBS. So you see B3 was the Vaio 3, and that's the microphone. So that goes over here on the first one. And then the browser B2 goes to audio 2 here. And then the desktop number 3 over there. So that's the audio settings that I do in OBS. And then they show up like this. And yeah, right now I have stuff muted here a little bit because I did test recordings. But yeah, so the microphone, browser and desktop, that comes from the audio OBS settings. And then you have the audio from the capture card. So this will actually be the music channel. So in here, if I go to the advanced properties, yeah, I got this one. So here are the audio channels. So let's actually uncheck these as well. So here you can see the 4K 60 Pro, which is the music channel for me. I'm not sending that to track 2, the VOD channel. So that's all other audio is going both to the VOD and the live stream, but the music is not going to the VOD. so you won't hear it on the VOD later on. And that's what you got here. Oops. In the settings, yeah. In the output, in the VOD Twitch track number 2. And then of course the streaming output, I have CBR 6000, the maximum. Everything is maxed out here, kind of. Also audio, bumped up the quality there as well. That's the audio. The video, yeah, so the capture card is actually capturing 1440p video from the capture card from a gaming PC. But I'm not going to stream 1440p because it will actually look bad because of the bitrate. The bitrate is just way too low for the 1440p. So yeah, the incoming stuff is 1440p, and then OBS will downscale it to 1080p, 60 FPS. So that's how I do it. When I do recording, it says 1440p on both of these, so it doesn't downscale anything. You will get a slight quality. The quality will be reduced a little bit when you're actually downscaling. The perfect thing is to have both of these on the same settings. The best quality, at least. As soon as you start to downscale, you lose some quality, but that is sort of Twitch problem because of the bitrate, low bitrate and stuff. So yeah, this is sort of the setup that I have right now. I usually used to have like hotkeys and stuff, so I can switch scenes with the keyboard. I don't have that right now because I actually use Touch Portal. So yeah, I got Touch Portal. It's not running. Okay. So Touch Portal. So you select OBS. I can just show you. So I have different settings for the recording and for the stream. So this is how it will look like on my tablet for the streaming PC, because I'm actually using, as you can see, I use studio mode here. So the right window is the sort of live view. This is what the viewer see, and the left window here is the preview view, and only I can see this. So for example, if I want to add something in just chatting or in the browser, I want to add something here. So normally if you do this, it will show you, the viewer will see it as well, but I don't want the viewers to sort of see this. So I can sort of add stuff here, like an image or whatever, Then when I actually change that, I need to actually, on the portal here, I need to push this button. It says set live, because otherwise nothing happens. So if I change stuff here, I've clicked the transition, and now the viewers can see it. And for example, if I want to enable this dude here, you see nothing happens on the live stream until I actually click the transition. Now the viewers see it. Same thing if I want to just enable the face cam. Boop. And I control this, as I said before, with Touch Portal. So I can just switch scenes here and enable the face cam and stuff. And then I just press live. And I also have the mute buttons for mute the different devices. Oops. to mute the devices in OBS. I can mute this separately with just pressing a button on the tablet. So yeah, this is kind of the setup that I got right now. So that's that. Yeah, so then of course I got the different alert box, and I also got the date and time. You see there's a bot at the bottom there, it shows date and time, current time. Yeah. So that's it. And here's the capture card. It's a game capture. You add it as a Windows or the video capture device. Yeah. So you can select one, whatever you want here. So yeah, that's how it kind of works for me. So right now, yeah, the audio from the voice meter actually comes in different channels, and that way I can have audio here separated. And of course I can have different filters over here. For example, the microphone, I got a gain and a compressor filter. The compressor is only for the microphone. Filter only got the gain control. Yeah, on the capture card, I also got the gain, but the thing is that when I'm sending the audio over the network, it's slightly delayed. So I need to add sort of the video and the the lip sync. It's not synced up correctly, so I had a 3 millisecond delay on the video so that it actually sync up with when people speak or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of a filter I added for that. Otherwise, there's nothing special. Of course I got different scenes here. So yeah, when I start the stream or when I switch games, I just add this one and just go that, and then I go back here and then I just switch game. When that game is sort of loaded, I just press transition again, and then I go back to this loading here. I have that prepared already, so if I want to switch game again, I just press this button, switch button again, and all of this, of course, is controlled by the OBS or the tablet, so I don't have to use the mouse to sort of exit out the game and stuff. So and some games don't really like that you sort of move your mouse outside the game. I know Cyberpunk 2077, for example, you can't move the mouse outside the game. So the only way to get the mouse outside the game is, for me at least, I press the Windows key on my keyboard, and the start menu pops up, and then I can actually move the mouse outside the game. So that's one of the main reason that I just got this tablet thing. So yeah. But the computer version here, this is just a setting for it, so you can, yeah, different settings for it. So it can be pretty advanced. For example, the soundboard, for each buttons, it will be 4 different tabs here, so to speak. And if you click number 1 here, it corresponds to those tabs. So the first time, this first sound here is on the first tab, second tab, third tab, and then the fourth tab over here. So yeah, it can be pretty advanced, the settings you can do. Yeah, so what I do on the tablets later on, I just press these tabs here, and different sounds shows up here. the name of the sound. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so the name over here will actually, I named each button. So I have the bruh sound. I got the annoying sound. Yeah, I got a bunch of different sounds at least. So yeah, it's kind of nice to have. So yeah, that's kind of the setup right now, and these sound alerts should also be sort of sent back to streaming PC, because the A1, so yeah, the alerts, stream alerts, and the soundboard, the sound from that goes directly on the desktop, the system audio, regular. And yeah, I'm sending that back to, sending it to A1. And in the V-band, you see that bus A1 goes back to the gaming PC, so I can actually hear them. So yeah, it's kind of complicated, but still it's not. But it was complicated to figure this out. It's as people say, the hard part is the easy part is the hardest to figure out, to make it easy. So yeah, I've been spending hours and hours just testing this, and yeah, I finally got it working properly the way I want to work. So yeah, so this is actually the streaming PC, and yeah. So let's switch back to my gaming PC here, and I do like that. So yeah, this Voicemeeter works really good. I used to also have these macro buttons. Let's show you over here. For example, I mute the microphone. I also mute. I can. It says numpad as, so when I press the plus key on my numpad, it will mute the microphone. Same thing if I hold down Control and plus key, it will mute the desktop. And of course, if I do Shift plus, it will mute everything. So yeah, you can have different macros or macro keys, macro buttons. Okay, I need to stop the video now because I start to ramble and I'm losing words and stuff. So yeah, it's a long video about that, 40 minutes, but this is the current setup, at least how it works. And then of course on the browser I have the dashboard for both Twitch and Kick open, so I can change the stream title and also the game category that I'm in. I also have stream elements, the activity feed open, and of course what you can do, let's see if I can do, it won't show too much. My channel here. So what I do is that I go to chat, and then I have press the cogwheel and then pop out chat. So what you can do here, for example, I have a software here called Sizer. So yeah, I can set different resolutions here. Which is really nice. So what you can do with this, for example, if you go, if you have the double arrow there at the top, if you right click right now, I get this menu, so I can actually resize this window to a specific size. I got one called Stream Chat, So it will automatically send it to the top left corner, and also resizing the window. I have this on a sort of my right monitor anyway, so but yeah, it's really nice. So it's the same thing with the web browser. I have this size, so yeah, I can have different sizes. Yeah, so that's how that works. So yeah, I think I will finish this. So if you have any questions, just place it in the comment section, and I might do some update videos later on if I forgot something or whatever. So yeah, catch you later.